ថប់ម្លេះឃើញផ្កាអញ្ចឹងហើយតែមិនសប្បាយចិត្ត Hey, how come you're not ready yet? And why do you look so sad? Hey, thanks for coming by. Yeah, I haven't been feeling like myself, you know? It's like 1 minute I'm happy, the next I'm like just so frustrated with my family, I'm mad. It's like I just don't want to do things and I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm just happy that you're here. But as you can tell, like, I'm not ready. Just look at me in my, so I'm clearly not ready to go out. So is this new? Like, I don't think I've ever heard you talk about this before. Okay, like, I'm not a doctor, but it sounds to me like you may be depressed, girl. Yeah. No way. I don't think I'm depressed. It's just, you know, maybe it's just a mood swing that I'm having. Maybe it's the weather. I don't know. But, you know, just, you know, thinking like, you know, depressed, that's embarrassing. You know, I don't want people to call me crazy or think I'm stupid or anything like that. Like, you know, I'm always strong and I don't want people or my family to think like, oh my God, this girl's gone crazy. You know, that's scary. So depression, it's a medical illness, just like diabetes, just like cholesterol, you know, high blood pressure, these things, you know, they're out there. As long as you're able to identify them, you can get help. Okay, I know, but usually, you know, when the word depression, people automatically assume, you know, they label you as, you know, you're crazy, you're incompetent, you know, you've lost it. And to me, it's like, it's scary, it's embarrassing. And, you know, at my age, usually, you know, it's like, it would be older people, you know. I mean, I know I'm not that young, but still, like, I would think it's older people, you know. Look, you know, depression, anxiety, stress, all these things that we feel sometimes, you know, they're not something to be embarrassed about. We're human, you know, and we're going to experience that, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. You know, and if you feel it to the point that it's affecting your life, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you know, your mood is changing from happy to sad, you know, from angry to mad in 2 seconds or 5 minutes, that's crazy. Like, you know, the first thing is to acknowledge it, be aware of it. It's okay, you know, it's nothing to be embarrassed about. People have gone through it. Remember, like, people have diabetes, what? They eat a lot of sugar, you know, you just go ahead and call them what? You eat too much sugar, is that why you have diabetes? Or people who have cholesterol, what, you just eat a lot of fatty food? Sometimes it's not about that. Sometimes it's genetics, you know, it's something that you can't control, and there's nothing to be ashamed about. And depression is the same thing, you know. Sometimes it's the environment that we live in. I think the majority of it, it's what's happening right now in the world, you know, it's causing us stress. Some people can't work, you know, some people are just scared of what's happening. And sometimes it's genetic. So don't be like this, you know. And I'm glad that you're talking to me, because I've gone through it myself. You know, remember the time that I haven't spoken to you, I haven't picked up any phone calls of like 6 months ago. I was going through something like that, and I'm just so happy that I got help, and you should do the same. Okay, so say if I am all right, I'll accept, because all these changes that I'm having and the things that I've been experiencing. So what do I do then? So for me, when I was going through this, I found out, you know, what causes my depression. And unfortunately, there are many triggers for me, you know, with my dad passing, with the protests, with COVID and all that. It just kind of it broke me basically. But I was able to pick myself up, stay positive by doing a lot of deep breathing. I do the 4-7-8 deep breathing. I do meditation morning and night. I listen to a lot of inspirational music, as well as read lots of books, you know, about great speakers, and staying positive, and try to get as much exercise as I can. I definitely understand that when you are feeling depressed, you feel like there's only you in the world, and your loved ones, even though they love you, but they can't really help you, because you have to help yourself. It's your journey. And, you know, being aware of that definitely helps. I did seek therapy, and that helped me a lot to understand that I did have PTSD, which is post-traumatic stress disorder. And I didn't realize, I'm like, wait, I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old, and I don't think that, I should be getting it, but I did. So that was something that I had to accept and I had to work with. So that, I'm working on that still, but I'm so happy that I'm not there anymore. The place that was just so lonely and so scary. I did consult my doctor and she tried to give me medications, which was a trial and error. Girl, it's like it's not like a miracle pill that they just give you, because each medication are different for different people, and so it's trial and error. You have to try it. Unfortunately, medications just doesn't work for me. I'm just super sensitive. So again, I resorted to what I was doing before, just a lot of exercise, deep breathing, meditating morning and night, reading a lot of inspirational books. Again, like all the things I've mentioned, that helps me. So I'm hoping that this helps you too. Okay. ជំរាបសួរបងប្អូនទាំងអស់គ្នាសូមស្វាគមន៍មកដល់ page នាងខ្ញុំប្រធានបទថ្ងៃនេះគឺអាចប៉ះពាល់បងប្អូនមួយចំនួនពីព្រោះគឺប្រធានបទហ្នឹងគឺគេហៅថា sensitive ណាចាគឺតាក់ទងទៅដល់ជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តចាអ្វីទៅជាជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តហើយតើជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តហ្នឹងកើតមកយ៉ាងម៉េចហើយតើយើងព្យាបាលជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តយ៉ាងម៉េចចាបើបងប្អូនចង់ដឹងសូមទស្សនាដូចតទៅចា depression ឬមួយក៏ជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តហ្នឹងគឺពេលដែលបងប្អូនគាត់មានអារម្មណ៍ផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអារម្មណ៍គាត់ពីមួយនាទីទៅមួយនាទីផ្លាស់ប្ដូររហូតពីសប្បាយចិត្តទៅខឹងទៅយំចង់ស្រែកមួម៉ៅចាក្នុងតែប្រហែលនាទីហ្នឹងទេអញ្ចឹងប៉ុន្តែគាត់ចាប់ដើមមានច្រើនទៅចានឹងមួយហើយពេលខ្លះហ្នឹងគឺដូចថាអ្វីដែលគាត់ចូលចិត្តធ្វើគាត់លេងចង់ធ្វើចាហើយរួចទៅធ្លាប់មានកម្លាំងហាត់ប្រាណធ្វើម្ហូបធ្វើនេះធ្វើនោះស្រាប់យូរទៅដូចអត់ចង់ធ្វើអីចង់តែសម្រានចង់តែគេងពេលខ្លះហ្នឹងអូបាយច្រើនជ្រុលពេលខ្លះហ្នឹងគឺឈប់ញ៉ាំបាយបដ ாய் ចាគឺការផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអ្វីដែលយើងធ្លាប់ចូលចិត្តហើយអារម្មណ៍យើងហ្នឹងគឺផ្លាស់ប្ដូរច្រើនមួម៉ៅច្រើនពេលខ្លះហ្នឹងគឺមានអារម្មណ៍ចង់ធ្វើបាបអ្នកដទៃក៏ចង់ធ្វើបាបខ្លួនឯងផងដែរអញ្ចឹងទៅអាហ្នឹងគឺគេហៅថាជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តណាគឺ depression ចាតើមូលហេតុនឹងមានរោគ depression មកពីណាអ្វីនឹងដែលធ្វើឲ្យមានរោគផ្លូវចិត្តនឹងចាអ្វីដែលនាងខ្ញុំដឹងហើយដែលភាគច្រើនដែលគេដឹងនឹងគឺវាមាន3យ៉ាងណាទី1គឺគេហៅថា biological ដូចថាពីរោគមកជាប់ខ្លួនបដ ாய் ជាពូជចាមួយទី2នឹងគេហៅថា psychological នឹងគឺដូចជាបញ្ហាខាងផ្លូវចិត្តរបស់យើងមិនស្រួលចិត្តទៅមានអ្វីប៉ះពាល់ដូចថាយើងមានគ្រោះថ្នាក់អ្វីមួយយើងមានវះកាត់ឬមួយក៏មានដូចថាក្នុងគ្រួសារយើងនឹងមានការបាត់បង់ស្លាប់ទៅឬមួយក៏យើងមានដូចថាបងប្អូនភាគច្រើនគឺជំនាន់ប៉ុលពតជំនាន់នៅជនភៀសខ្លួនអីចឹងអានឹងគឺប៉ះពាល់អារម្មណ៍របស់គាត់ទី3ហ្នឹងគឺគេហៅថា environment ឬមួយក៏ society ហ្នឹងគឺជុំវិញខ្លួនរបស់យើងចាគឺបរិវេណជុំវិញខ្លួនរបស់យើងការដែលយើងរស់នៅអីហ្នឹងគឺអាចប៉ះពាល់ចាហ្នឹងគឺ3ចា3មុខហ្នឹងដែលភាគច្រើនគឺប៉ះពាល់អារម្មណ៍របស់យើងធ្វើឲ្យយើងមានរោគអារម្មណ៍ផ្លូវចិត្តហ្នឹងតើយើងព្យាបាលអារម្មណ៍ផ្លូវចិត្តហ្នឹងយ៉ាងម៉េចអារម្មណ៍ផ្លូវចិត្តហ្នឹងគឺពេលយើងព្យាបាលវាខុសៗគ្នាហើយវាមានធំវាមានទូចគេហៅថា minor ឬមួយក៏ major បើយើងមានអារម្មណ៍ផ្លូវប៉ះពាល់តិចតួចទេបើយើងដឹងភ្លាមវាអាចតិចតួចទេចាអញ្ចឹងទៅយើងអាចដូចថាយើងទៅ increase យើងទៅហាត់ប្រាណចេញទៅមានពន្លឺថ្ងៃដើម្បីស្រូបយកវីតាមីន D ដើម្បីឲ្យយើងស្រស់ស្រាយចាឬមួយក៏យើងសមាធិយើងស្ដាប់ធម៌យើងមើលអ្វីល្អនឹងឲ្យហាត់ប្រាណដកដង្ហើមឲ្យបានវែងញ៉ាំថ្នាំឲ្យបានទៀងទាត់ចឹងទៅអាហ្នឹងគឺវាតិចតួចទេប៉ុន្តែបើវាធំដុំគេហៅថា major depression ហ្នឹងវាប៉ះពាល់ច្រើនណាអញ្ចឹងយើងត្រូវតែក្រៅពីធ្វើអ្វីដែលខ្ញុំនិយាយហ្នឹងហើយយើងត្រូវទៅជួបពេទ្យចាជួបអ្នកជំនាញដូចជា counselor ដើម្បីឲ្យគេស្វែងយល់ដើម្បីឲ្យជួយយើងជាយោបល់ចាបើនឹងអត់កើតទេយើងត្រូវទៅជួបពេទ្យដើម្បីគេឲ្យថ្នាំរបស់យើងឲ្យយើងថ្នាំហ្នឹងគឺមិនមែនញ៉ាំឲ្យបាត់ចាមិនមែនថ្នាំទេវតាអីទេគឺតាមខ្លួនរបស់យើងផងតែយើងទទួលបានដែរឬអត់ហើយដល់ពេលបើយើងទទួលមិនបានទេវាខ្លាំងពេកវាអត់ផ្ ផ្លាស់ប្ដូរអីដល់តែយើងសាកប្ដូរថ្នាំផ្សេងទៀតចាអញ្ចឹងទៅអ្នកខ្លះគាត់ភ័យបារម្ភព្រោះពេលថ្នាំខ្លះវាអាចខ្លាំងពេលខ្លះថ្នាំខ្លះគេអាចញៀនប៉ុន្តែពេទ្យឥឡូវហ្នឹងគឺដូចថាជឿនលឿនចាអញ្ចឹងទៅគេមានថ្នាំដែលអាចជួយយើងបានដែលវាអត់ប៉ះពាល់រាងកាយយើងទៅអនាគតហើយអ្វីទៀតហ្នឹងដែលថាបើនៅតែញ៉ាំមិនគ្រប់គ្រាន់ទេជួបអ្នកជំនាញមិនគ្រប់គ្រាន់ទេយើងអាចទៅជួបទៅពេទ្យបណ្ដោយគេហៅថា outpatient ហ្នឹងគឺយើងទៅមួយថ្ងៃគឺថាប្រហែលអាទិត្យអញ្ចឹងទៅដើម្បីព្យាបាលចាពេលយើងស្រួលបួលអីហើយអញ្ចឹងទៅយើងគេឲ្យយើងមកផ្ទះវិញធម្មតាអញ្ចឹងណាអញ្ចឹងទៅគឺគេមានដូចថារោគតិចតួចបាក់ផ្លូវចិត្តជំងឺផ្លូវចិត្តនឹងតិចតួចឬមួយក៏មានច្រើននៅនឹងតាមប្រភេទហើយសំខាន់បំផុតនោះតើពេលដែលយើងដឹងពេលដែលយើងដឹងហើយពេលដែលយើងទទួលស្គាល់ហើយថាអូมันស្រួលទេអញ្ចឹងយើងទៅគួរតែនិយាយជាមួយអ្នកណាដែលយើងទុកចិត្តឬមួយក៏ទៅជួបពេទ្យបណ្ដោយចាសង្ឃឹមសារមួយនេះនឹងជួយបងប្អូនជាច្រើនពីព្រោះនាងខ្ញុំក៏ធ្លាប់ឆ្លងកាត់ដែរចាអញ្ចឹងទៅគឺយើងមិនគួរភ័យខ្លាចចាយើងគួរតែយល់ថាជំងឺនេះគឺកើតឡើងមែនវាពិតមែនហើយសង្គមរបស់យើងនឹងគឺកើតឡើងច្រើនហើយយើងគួរមិនគួរទៅថាឲ្យគ្នាទៅបន្ទោសគ្នាដែរពីព្រោះអ្នកខ្លះហ្នឹងគាត់តូចចិត្តគាត់ភ័យគាត់ព្រួយគាត់ខ្លាចអាចទៅធ្វើបាបខ្លួនឯងហើយពេលខ្លះក៏អាចទៅធ្វើបាបគេផងដែរអញ្ចឹងសំខាន់បំផុតហ្នឹងគឺយើងគួរតែយល់ពេលយើងយល់ហើយកុំខ្មាស់ពីព្រោះអាហ្នឹងតែពេលយើងយល់ហើយយើងអាចព្យាបាលខ្លួនឯងហើយយើងក៏អាចជួយអ្នកដទៃបានដែរចាអញ្ចឹងទៅសង្ឃឹមម្ដងទៀតសង្ឃឹមថាសារនេះនឹងជួយបងប្អូនដាស់តឿនអារម្មណ៍បងប្អូនហើយបើត្រូវការជួយគឺយើងមានពេទ្យចាគឺយើងទៅពេទ្យទៅជួបជំនាញពេទ្យទៅកុំឲ្យខ្មាស់អូខេហ្នឹងហើយសង្ឃឹមថាបងប្អូនពេញចិត្តសារមួយនេះជួបគ្នាលើកក្រោយទៀតសូមជម្រាបលាបាយ